for paying back Hartlepool's debts. The major obstacle tonight seems to be the attitude of the Inland Revenue, which has obtained a winding-up order against the club in the High Court. The creditors who arrived for today's meeting are being asked to help Hartlepool out of a classic double bind. The proposed voluntary arrangement gives top priority to creditors within the game. An official from the Football Association, which has the power to expel the club, was there to see fair play. But the Inland Revenue, which is owed over £100,000, could have Hartlepool wound up if the arrangements are not to their liking.
It looks as though the Inland Revenue want to be treated as preferential creditors. The situation at the moment is that under Football League rules, the Football League creditors, or the football creditors, have to take priority. The Inland Revenue don't agree with that. They want to take priority as well, and therefore it's a case of the supervisor asking for a 2-week adjournment so he can try and come to an arrangement with the Revenue.
The football creditors include the PFA, which stepped in to pay the players' wages. Their man was asked if they'd be prepared to slip down the pecking order.
I'd say for the moment no, because we've got players there at the moment who are doing the honourable thing, fulfilling their contracts and are owed monies. Now, there are not many businesses where employees would carry that through. The league have their own regulations, and we want to make sure that those players who are playing week in, week out, their contracts are honoured.
If a deal is forthcoming, Harold Hornsey, the club's only real potential saviour, will take over. He's proposing to pay back Hartlepool's debts of £400,000 out of 50% of the profits from the start of next season. But relegation to Division 3 evidently didn't help to inspire confidence.
It's not a case of 50% of the profit, it's value. 50% of 25,000, 12,500, that's not going to satisfy anyone. They want something a bit more concrete and a bit higher in figures.
All the same, the club's former manager, himself owed £8,000, says Hartlepool United deserve a chance.
I think if it gets on a good footing, get somebody in to run it correctly, get it running on a professional basis, I think the fans will come back in and start to support the club again, because the last thing they want is it to go bust and go out of business.
As the meeting broke up, it was difficult to avoid the impression that Hartlepool's chances of survival were themselves dispersing.